Hello everyone, my name's Mr. GG, and this is what, as you can tell, this is What If Deku Had part 2 of What If Deku Had the Force both sides. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Anyway. Sorry. Deku is 5 and he has been training in both light and dark side thanks to Darth Revan and both sides of the Force versions of Starkiller. So people Izuku is now 8 now, shall we say. So around the time of age where he has learnt, when it is the time of age he has begun to is able to basically go out and get his own Kyber crystals. Now, I didn't choose a planet. And I forgot to do something else as well, so I'm sorry. But that would be put in the next video. Now, the two colors I want Izuku to have is, well, I'm gonna leave that surprise. So during a few of the lessons Revan has been teaching him, Izuku has been hearing faint noises. Faint humming noise. And around this time, Izuku has learnt both Jedi and Sith coding. And yeah, it's been a good while, as Izuku has basically been learning everything he can, and yeah, and well, Deku keeps hearing this faint humming noise. Now, Deku does ask Revan this, and Revan says, so it must be time for you to go and find your Kyber crystal. And well, Izuku, his relationship with his parents is quite good. Better than any of my other what ifs, but you know. Yikes. Jabbing at my other what ifs. But yeah, he loves his parents, but he keeps his distance. because he knows that he is a clone and he doesn't feel like he belongs. Now, Izuku is told to head to a set of coordinates, and, well, Izuku does. As he faces his first, I guess, his trial. I think they have trials. I can't remember. So, yeah. As he's faced this trial is of him deciding to go either light or dark. As Izuku says, do not see no point in becoming one with the light or one with the dark. I will become one with both. Because as far as I know, that is how the Sith and the Jedi had died. Their ideas were too different. Sure, they still are, but one can learn both, as long as they know how to manage both sides. As I'm going to say, this door will open, and well, yeah. Well, this basically goes on for a while. As he's walking through a cave, and, well, he's able to find 2 crystals. Now, the form he is in learning is the two-handed, two-blade style, so Ahsoka. But this is Star Killer, so he's learnt the form of Star Killer and the same as Darth Revan. And well, yeah. As well, he gets these crystals and begins to head home. Now, the way he got to the planet is his family still has some connections in the exploring type place, and Izuku told these coordinates to them. They say, apparently there's a planet there, but it's not on any of our maps. Izuku, how did you, as Izuku says, sorry, but I cannot tell you. And well, as things Well, he begins to leave. These as the explorers are asking where he went, he says, "That's none of your business." Because in this, Izuku won't have such a timid and shy personality, but he will not let his emotions basically take control. So yeah. Now, Izuku is also heard of an old lightsaber place. A place where you can build your lightsaber. Izuku has begun to head there on the same planet, but he has been sneaking away from the people from the exploration team. They're not really giving a total shit because they just think he's an entire little piece of shit and they won't tell him anything that he finds. Reason being, they wouldn't understand the thing. As Izuku finds the place and he builds this. He builds the lightsaber. And he makes one of these and one of these. Fuck it, he makes both of these. Now, the colors being black and white. Black and white. Why? Because so yeah. And the outglow for the white would be a black outglow, and with the black it would have an outer edge basically. Now Izuku has created these and Darth Revan is beside him. Thus Revan's behind him saying, "Huh, black and white. They are quite rare. Black being complete and utter darkness, and white, well, being as pure as one can get. I am surprised you can have both, Izuku." As Izuku says, "Well, I am balancing between the light and the dark, so I'm not that surprised. But I am still quite surprised to find some very ancient and very rare material to create our lightsabers." As Revan says, "Yes, quite. But it does not mean it's bad. You've done quite well, my apprentice." As Izuku says, "Thank you, master." So, I'm not going to have him become a Jedi yet. Or Jedi Knight. I'm going to wait for him to be at least in the beginning of middle school. So yeah. Oh god, I'm tired. Oh shit. I probably should go to bed, but I don't want to finish this off first. So once that's done, Izuku heads home, and these explorationists tell Izuku's parents what he did. Basically telling them, he got some tech and not telling us what it is. As they say, well, remember, he is from that time, so he's probably got a better understanding of this technology than we do. And probably talking to us about it would break our brains. As Izuku says, yes, pretty much. And also, not to mention, you wouldn't understand a lot of the languages as well. So with this being done, Izuku is... one more thing I forgot to add. Izuku also got his hands onto holocrons. A Jedi holocron and a Sith holocron. Now, I don't have a picture of these, unfortunately. I'll tell you what Izuku's hero costume will be later when it's time for that. Now, Izuku does carry his lightsabers around. I'm sorry about that. Izuku does carry his lightsabers around with him because, well, Jedi never leave them behind, like, at all. So yeah. As in, Zuko has become quite pronounced in using Force and now lightsaber. He's also found the way to use the Force to basically enhance his physical body. So he's faster, smarter, and stronger. Now, technically, they can't do the mental, but I'm having to do it in this one. I won't be fooling everything in canon. So, yeah. So, with that, as that happens, Izuku is now in, well, let's cut to the beginning of middle school, so he would be, at the end he's 14, no, he's 15, so he's at his current age would be that basically happens. Deku, this is the beginning of middle school. Now, Deku is no longer with Bakugo. Reason being is because of the reason being is because the primary school teacher said he was too dangerous, and his quirk, even though it's not his real quirk, he doesn't say what his real quirk actually is. He just puts it down to a form of, well, energy manipulation and telekinesis. Yes. That's how I'm gonna have him explain his quirk. As that basically happens, Izuku is now in school with Mizuku is now in school with Mei Hatsume, as she sees him bring two very peculiar weapon devices to school. She goes up to him and asks, "What are those?" He says these are, well, PowerPoint? Fuck it, I'm gonna say lightsabers. Actually, no, he wouldn't have a name yet. I don't want to get copyrighted just in case, because I'm pushing the line as it is with Revan and Starkiller. So, yeah. Izuku explaining this technology to her, as she is extremely fascinated. As she basically asks the question, how can you read this tech? Like, I can't understand it. It's too complex. It's too, as he says, advanced. Not really. Our technology these days is far more advanced than this. Yet again, in saying this, this is the same. This is a traditional weapon that has been used many, many years ago. As he says, he doesn't say "I think," as he knows this is a traditional weapon of Jedi and Sith. And that one Mandalorian. So, yeah. Oh god. so fucking tired, don't know why. Now, well, Izuku does explain some of the tech, but not all of it, because Darth Revan has given them warnings due to the tech that was once used can be quite dangerous. Like, for example, some Star Destroyers. As he gives the next one with Star Destroyers and ancient technology that could destroy worlds in an instant, kill stars, and all that. As Revan is giving the explanation, he is, well, also as well. They talk for a while as Izuku, it's the end of the day and Izuku is getting ready to leave. May asks him a couple more questions regarding the tech. He says it's probably best if you just come with me as they head back to Izuku's place. Well, I don't know what's been going on. As they head to Izuku's place, getting ready to, well, have Izuku explain this tech to her in the best way that basically won't break her mind just by thinking of it. Now, this is where I'm going to be leaving it off, and hope you guys enjoyed this. I will release more later on today when I decide to wake up, have a coffee and all that, and yeah. And well, hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all, and see you in the next video. Bye.